Good morning, Ledoux crew. Welcome, welcome. Today we got some wild and wacky nonsense going on. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Did I forget to unmute Pokemon music? Was that completely silent for you guys? I am so sorry if true. I think I forgot to unmute the music. Oops. Well, welcome, welcome. Won't get a DMCA copyright issue with this. Already lagging. I'm here for it. I'm glad we're here. But we have 200 Cramorant to hatch. Let's get right into this, because boy howdy do I not want to hatch them all. I say that. I do want to hatch them all, but I just want them out of my boxes, boys and girls. Okay, that's it. But welcome. There is something new in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which I learned... Not Scarlet and Violet. Wow, Sword and Shield, which I learned yesterday thanks to TikTok. I'm not going to tell you what that is just yet, because I want it to be a surprise for you guys. Because it was a surprise for me. There's actually a hidden mythical Pokemon in this game. It's programmed into the game and you can always encounter it under correct circumstances. And I was like, there's no way this is real, right? Apparently it is. Apparently it is. So we're gonna be doing that probably tomorrow. I'm hoping today. I'm really hoping today, because I do have these first like 30 or so Cramorants are already, like, they're basically ready to hatch. We'll have to run around for a little bit, but not too much, okay? Where stream? What do you mean, where stream? What? Oh, don't tell me the stream isn't actually here. Like, I'm... Whatever. It's fine. Just refresh. I'm actively streaming. I've been actively streaming. What do you mean? Is it broken? It's whatever. Yeah. Hello, Christopher. Welcome. Yeah, I know it does that, Valhawk. It's the only downside being early is that it doesn't, like, auto-refresh, which is a big disappointment. So I went on a whole tangent, and no one... okay, and the boy... Valhawk didn't hear it. This is so sad. So, yeah. Big E's, I'm so sad, man. There's a hidden Pokemon in this game. It's a mythical Pokemon, and it's hidden. It appears only under certain circumstances, and I thought this was another Mew-type situation, right? I was like, there's no way. According to, you know, some proper sources, like, you know, Bulbapedia and Cerebi, it's not a joke. And I was like, oh... well, wow. Alrighty then. And so I want to show you guys, I want to try to do it today, hopefully. If not today, then we'll do it tomorrow and do just something stupid, something random nonsense as well. Is Valhawk adding me? No, Labooty is. Also, new Scarlet and Violet trailer dropped this morning. They revealed 2 new Pokemon. If you have not seen it yet, please go do so. Because I was a Labooty! Labooty! Yes, it was wild. Now, spoiler warning in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we have seen the Paradox Donphans. There's a prehistoric Donphan, which I love, and there's a future Donphan, which I'm pretty lukewarm about. But it's cool that Donphan's getting some love. Like, I didn't expect Donphan, okay? Of all the Pokemon, I was like, no, I was like, what? Donphan? Okay. So I'm here for it. Scarlet Big Dub. Yeah, Scarlet Big Dub, honestly. Like, I love the prehistoric Pokemon that have been shown so far in Scarlet. I just prefer the purple motorcycle, okay? So, of course, I'm buying both games. I've already got both games pre-ordered. I'm ready, right? I'm ready. So, I'll be using just a mixture of whatever I want in this goofy game. And also, I guess, in this trailer, it kind of showed, like, a hint as to what the giant hole in the middle of the region is, which was kind of cool. The only downside with the entire trailer was Ed Sheeran, but I mean, it's not a bad song, right? The song isn't that bad. It's not as like disgusting and horrible as, as it's not as irritating as his radio music. So it's not bad. I've heard the song already. Why are we listening to it again? Yeah, it was okay. Yeah, I was like, why are we listening to this again? I don't know if you've seen the leaks. See that? What is that? But I don't know if you guys have seen the leaks, and I'm not going to talk about leaked Pokemon or story elements or any of that, okay? But the DLC areas we know there's 4 DLC for the game, right? We know there's gonna be 4 DLCs for the game. I do not know what that is. No. Oh, mate. And it looks like they're actually going to like, if the data mining is correct, we're going to have like the entirety of Spain in this game. Large meme? Dude, I miss a lot of the memes. I mean, PewDiePie stopped doing meme reviews, so I'm kind of behind a lot. You know, it just happens. It just happens. Yeah, unfortunately. But no, it's like super cool. Also, Labooty, do you know about the secret Pokemon in Sword and Shield? That's in the Crown Tundra? Like, I'm sure you know. I'm sure you've already caught the thing, right? Like, if you haven't, I'll be surprised, right? I do not? Okay, so I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but there's a mythical Pokemon programmed into this game, and under certain circumstances, you can encounter it and catch it. Oh, you've played it's okay, well, it's in the Crown Tundra. Okay. It's super cool that's in the game. It's shiny locked, okay? It is 100% shiny locked, so you cannot reset for it, because of course you can't. Sounds like a meme? I thought it was, but it's not. You're getting memed? I mean, I thought it was. But I've seen the screenshots, I've seen the information from Cerebi, so I believe it's not a meme, right? Like, if it is, big yikes. The hardest part's finding the location, because I've got to find a curry pot. We'll see. I'm hoping to see it today, Labooty. I'm really hoping to see it today after all these goofy Cramorants. We only have 870 Cramorant, and the first, like, 30 eggs are basically already ready to hatch, so I'm saving a lot of time on that. But if we don't see it today, I'll see it tomorrow. Okay, I'll play this game for a little bit, get that done. And like, here it is, guys, the secret Pokemon in the Crown Tundra. Haha. And then after we, like, I don't know how easy it is to catch, because we've never actually caught this Pokemon. Like, it's never been, I guess, outside this game, it has never been a catchable Pokemon. It's always been a mystery gift just handed over to you type situation. And I don't know what its catch rate is. So I'm excited. Very excited for that. Also, anyone who's here at whenever we're done hatching these eggs at 870, I do have an extra shiny Cramorant. During the other egg hatching, like the 1 in 1300 egg hatching, I found a second shiny Cramorant, which was super spicy. These right here are Masuda eggs. We might see one. Don't know. Oh yeah, also guys, so I got, speaking about shiny hunting, of course that's what we're kind of doing here. I started a soft reset on Pokemon Platinum for Darkrai. I found it after like 6,500 resets. Okay, cool. Under odds, I love it. Then I went for Shaman. I am on 21,000 soft resets for Shaman, and it hasn't shined. There's no shiny Shaman yet. It is driving me up the wall, dude. Like, I'm like, how dare you, Shaman? Like, you were supposed to be a normal, 1 in 8,192 or whatever, 94 I think it is, shiny, and you're not. You are so far over odds, you are driving me up the wall, dude. And after Shaman, I'll be going for, Regigigas in Platinum. And the only reason I'm doing it in Platinum is because I own Platinum, right? I own Platinum. But I can also boot it up in an emulator and run it 36 times at once. And just soft reset all 36 at the same time using my my Xbox controller. So it's a lot more fun for me. It's more interesting for me than soft resetting BDSP every 3 minutes. I can do it in, you know, a minute and see 36 encounters. It makes more sense to me to do it like this. And someone's gonna be like, well, that's actually cheating. No, it's not. No, it's just it's using my resources to my advantage. Okay, if I had Scarlet and Violet, if I had a homebrewed Switch, I would absolutely be running as many instances of it as possible through the Yuzu emulator to soft reset crap. 100%. Because, I mean, why wouldn't I, right? It's like I'm shiny hunting for efficiency. That's what I'm doing. That's what I plan to do. Now, of course, Scarlet and Violet, like, I'm curious to see which Pokemon are shiny locked in Scarlet and Violet, because I'm assuming box legendaries are shiny locked. I'm assuming whatever the third legendary is, if there's a third legendary, it's going to be shiny locked. I'm assuming Paradox Pokemon or Paradox monsters are shiny locked. Right? I'm assuming. No idea, but I'm assuming they are. Because, I mean, it's going to be, like, something's going to be soft reset, right? Something, oh wait, my account is off, jeez Louise. Like, something is going to be like, oh, you got a soft reset for it, and it's going to suck. But we're going to have Scarlet, hopefully we'll have Scarlet and Violet soft resetting those both, right? To hopefully, you know, boost their odds a teeny tiny bit to, you know, see this lovely, see whatever shiny it is. But I know, like, it seems like whenever it comes to, like, overworld shinies, I'm going to have to, like, be not cautious. I'm going to have to, like, get good fast, I guess. Or find a way to, like, plug in, like, maybe using, like, a USB dongle type thing to connect both my Switches together, and then, like, run a one single cord to it, and maybe be able to control both games at once doing that. That'd probably be the most interesting way to do it, to be honest. Because using two controllers will be a bit of a nightmare, but we'll see what happens. Okay, we'll see what happens. We're not there quite yet, right? We still have what, 6 days? No, we have like 10 days. Geez, we have 10 days until Pokemon Scarlet and Violet drop. Sheesh! I don't know if I'll have time to do another shiny hunt. So I think after we do the Crown Tundra mythical Pokemon, we will be just playing some. I think I'll be playing Unite with Luna, hopefully, if her time's reset, right? Like if daylight savings time is kicked in for her already, because I don't want to inconvenience her, right? That'd be rude. It'd be absolutely rude to inconvenience someone because you want to play video games with them. Okay, number 700. But yeah, whoever's here at the end of hatching these goofy Cramorants, we'll do, we'll take like a roll call, I guess, or like we'll see who wants a shiny Cramorant. We'll throw it all into like a chance wheel, or like a name draw. Let the computer do the name draw, do the wheel, whatever, and then whoever wins it will get the shiny Cramorant. Since we do have, I have one for my living decks, and I have one extra now. And I'm hoping with these we get another one, so we can get, you know, two giveaways today, which will be very nice. Of course, we still have 170 eggs left, and the next 170 I have not been able to pre-prep, so they're gonna be like the full minute and a half to hatch. So, which is kind of sad, but it's fine. It's a-okay. Also, right, we do have that one. We need to get, like, after we hatch all these eggs, we gotta get our Cramorant out of here, because they are, you know, they're right there. They're still giving us eggs, so I have to like get them out and then pick up that egg and then go grab everything that we get to get this event trigger, and then And then, of course, grab our Gallade, or... Yeah, I'm going to have to grab Gallade, won't I? Yikes. Do I have a catch... I'm trying to think of a proper catch Gallade. I don't know if I do or not. It's whatever. We have a Quick Ball, haha. I'm sure we have Ultra Balls. I just gotta make sure to save it before we do anything wild and wacky. Very cool. Oh my god. So, Bellhawk, are you still here? Mainly, I'm asking Bellhawks here because I'm curious what you think about Elon Musk taking over Twitter and just going full, like... I don't even know what to call it. Like, yeah. I don't know what to call it, like, Elon Musk going full, Kim Jong-un, I guess. Who knows? Like, he's made the worst website on the internet into even worse. He sounds so stupid, dude. He sounds like an absolute child. It's so funny. Like, I am loving the meltdown. Uninformed, yeah, absolutely. Uninformed, unable to take criticism. Really seems like he expects to make money off Twitter, which was the dumbest. Well, no, what? No, you can't make money on Twitter. Twitter couldn't even make money on Twitter, like the original people. It's like, what? And now that he's like in charge, like the major advertisers are pulling out because they're like, nah, we won't be associated with this project anymore. And it's like, dude, that whole $8 a month of a check mark, that is so funny. Like, oh, I kind of consider doing it for the meme, but I'm like, that's $8. You know, that's a whole $8. That is so much money for literally nothing. And it's like, he's like, oh, half the ads. I'm like, okay, cool. Are there ads on Twitter, but like, they're, like, I block them out so much. Like, I always forget that they have ads. Like, I'm on, like, you know, mobile version. And like, I guess they're like done so well, like there's normal Twitter posts, or I just like, just tune them out. So I don't even realize there's ads on it. And so I'm like, it'd be weird not seeing them, you know? Because I already block them out. And like, it's so funny. Like, it's so funny. Like, I am glad he spent $44 billion on this. Like, it's a life lesson for everyone, I guess, you know? Especially Elon. That, if you do something really stupid, right? Not buying Twitter, the other thing he did, the other questionable thing that he did, that he decided, oh, buy Twitter to, you know, make people distracted by the heinous thing he did, which it works. I forget what it even was, but it was bad. You know, and he's like, I'm gonna buy Twitter, and then Twitter started crashing and everything. He's like, oh well, I don't want it no more, and they're like, well, you have to. You've ruined our company, so you have to buy it now. And so, I mean, they got a big. I'm hoping that Twitter, like the Twitter upper people, like split the 44 billion between like everyone, right? It'd be kind of cool if they did, just because, like, you know, there's like thousands of employees, but that's still that's a really good paycheck for everyone involved if, you know, the higher ups aren't gonna be dumb about it, or if they're not gonna be greedy and filthy about it. So yeah, no, but his whole thing, he banned like 832 Productions, which I'm not a fan of Ethan's content or anything, but it's just so weird that he got banned. They banned, I guess, like, I want to say, this is probably ill-informed information, but Weird Al Yankovic posted that they banned Daniel Radcliffe because Daniel Radcliffe he plays Weird Al in the Weird Al movie. And so his like profile picture was like him from the movie and all this, and he's, you know, looking like, he's looking like Weird Al. And I guess the bots or whatever thought that he was parodying and impersonating Weird Al, which he technically was, but it was like for promotion of the new movie. So if it was even Daniel Radcliffe's actual Twitter, right? If it was even his real Twitter. The thing, I don't know, Christopher. He's gonna ruin it. We already know he's already gonna ruin it. He's gonna accept the L from the 44 billion that he lost. I guess they lose, like Twitter loses like $4 million a day. Like before Elon bought it, they were losing $4 million a day. And so he's trying to turn it to make a profit. Like we know he's trying to make a profit from it because he spent too much money on it. But I don't know, like it's one of those things. It's like, it's kind of like, I'm trying to think what it is. It's like, what was it called? It's a service, right? It's a service that loses money just because, like, it's not really necessary. There's something, there's an actual, the mail carriers, right? USPS, or yeah, USPS, that's what it's called. You know, it's like, oh, they lose millions of dollars a day, but they're a service. We need them, right? And I'm not saying that you absolutely need bloody Twitter, but that's how I look at Twitter and other social media. That's how I look at YouTube and everything. YouTube, of course, makes a profit now, which is nice. Means they're gonna stay in business for a lot longer, even though there wasn't really an issue before because Google was backing them. But yeah, it's just a bunch of like, it's like. I never expected Twitter to make money, and the fact Elon wants it to is so embarrassing because like he's just gonna kill the platform, like straight up. Like he's already killing the platform, but it's gonna be funny. Like I'm here for the downfall of Twitter. Like I've never liked Twitter, straight up. I'm not a huge fan of Facebook either. Okay, just heads up. I'm not a huge fan of any of those type of sites. I say that I like Discord. Discord's cool. Because I don't get ads on Discord, you know, and I can talk to my friends and whatnot. To me, that's great. No. Holy crap, sorry guys, wow. Don't know where that came from. Guys, as soon as I start setting up for those mythical Pokemon guys, like, you'll know exactly who it is. Also, I need to point out, like, the only reason I'm hatching all these eggs, okay, is because I can't release eggs. I can't do anything with eggs. So whenever it comes to whatever our next shiny hunt is, like, be it, like, we'll have a poll, okay? I'll make a poll and everything, community post poll, as to what we hunt next. I'm really thinking Slowpoke, but if I get Farfetch, then it'll be like the last thing I need on this route, aside from a second Slurpuff, or whatever the goofy fairy is on this route, and I'll be like done with this route basically. Which is why I was thinking of Surfetch, because I'm like, oh yeah, it's right here, haha. But it's got a crappy shiny. Like they have bad shinies, and Slowpoke is just, I love Slowpoke. Now, Galarian Slowking isn't the greatest, but Galarian Slowbro, I mean, he's pretty fantastic, right? Pretty great. So I'm still thinking about it. It's also Ponyta, which Ponyta is what I wanted to shiny hunt. Like before this game came out, I wanted to hunt Galarian Ponyta. I think it's a great design. The shiny is not too different from the normal one, but I still like it. Galarian Rapidash is still not, to me, not a good design for a Pokemon. Like, I think it's just boring. I think it'd be cooler if they would have kept some, if they would have kept some of the ideas with Ponyta and just merged it over to Rapidash. I think it would have been better. Maybe giving it wings made it a full proper Pegasi. But, you know, whatever. Whatever. I'm not the game designer. I didn't create the Rapidash or anything, so it's fine. I absolutely would have given it wings though. Wings and a horn. And change its hair, because the hair is terrible. We're almost to 150 more. Atlas, please don't fall. Atlas, you are actively falling. Okay. Let me see if I can fix this real quick, okay? Goodness, I'm trying to think, what's all the Galarian mons? Wait, like, not Galarian mons, but like Galar forms. It's not, I'm trying to think. I've got Meowth, which I hate. It's terrible. Like, the shiny is not terrible. It isn't that bad. I just hate Galarian Meowth. We got Galarian Yadmask. We've got Galarian Ponyta. We've already talked about that one. Slowpoke. Already talked about that one. Farfetch'd. Already talked about that one. I'd say Weezing, but we actually already have shiny Galarian Weezing. I was super lucky in Let's Go and found some extra coughing and just brought it over here and involved it in this game, and it was great. I guess Mr. Mime and Mr. Rhyme, those are some ones that I'm actually like, I'm hunting Mime Jr. over in Arceus. And so I'm hoping to, like, you know, see it. Hoping to see 3 Mime Juniors, that way I can have, I'll have the Cantonian Mime done as soon as I see my first Mime Junior, right? Where I got Mr. Mime as a shiny, got it in Let's Go during the, I think the Spearow hunt is when we saw the thing. And then like if I get 2 more, I can get Mr. Mime and Mr. Rhyme, which is the goal. Okay, that's absolutely the plan. I guess Galarian Dakumari, or I think it's his name, Dakumari, that's not right. That's not right. What's his name? I forget. It turns into the snowman. Okay, the flaming snowman. And so, I mean, that's kind of cool. That's an idea. Even though I know I only like to, I should have been doing this like from the beginning, straight up. But it's fine. I will eventually own the entire shiny dex. That's the goal. Okay? That's my newest goal for the channel, is getting the shiny dex. A living shiny dex. Not in all forms shiny dex, at least not yet. In all forms shiny dex will be down the road. I know that for Pokemon like Alcremie, Unknown, that butterfly from Gen 6, who I forget the name of. I don't know if I ever want to do those, because I just, boy howdy, that would suck. You know, that'd be a lot of, way too much energy. But, like, things like form change Pokemon, potentially. Well, I say that, but there's Giratina, ooh. I want to, actually, it's like Galar forms, Hisui forms, those type of forms, like different regional variants. Regional variants, not a form dex, regional variants will count. Because they're technically different Pokemon. Unless, of course, like, Scarlet and Violet had a ton of stuff shiny locked. Which, boy howdy, would suck. I'd be so sad, I'd be like, oh golly, dude. That's my like, biggest worry with Scarlet and Violet, is the amount of shiny locked Pokemon. Because, like, you know, every time they shiny lock something, you know it's gonna be an event at some point. Like, you know, for, like, you know, Zykin, Zamazenta, and Eternatus, we finally got those shinies through GameStop events, which was very cool. But then there's more like, I think Marshadow, I want to say Marshadow Volcarona? Hold up. What's its name? Let me... Volcanion. And I want to say there's one more. I think Genesect isn't shiny locked because it's a Gen 5 mon. No, Victini is shiny locked, so Genesect probably is shiny locked as well. Those Pokemon have never been released as a shiny. Like, you cannot legally have a shiny. And I guess technically Manaphy, I know it's not shiny locked, but the odds of getting a shiny are so impossibly low. And, like, the way you've got to get it, the way you do the shiny is, like, more or less a glitch. Right? Like, more or less, to get the shiny Manaphy. So it's like a super hard shiny to get. It's plausible, but you know, it's so tedious. No one's really gonna do it. I think maybe a handful of people have done it in the past, but it's not a shiny hunt you want to be affiliated with, to be honest. I'm trying to think what other ones. I guess Arceus was shiny locked up until recently. At least in America. Shaman and Darkrai weren't shiny locked, they were just had to be an event Pokemon. You had to pick up things from like once at a GameStop or something. Yeah, like not pick up the Pokemon, so pick up the item to go encounter it and then reset on it. Which is something. You know, it's something. What else? I'm trying to think of like all the shiny locked mons now. Now it's just in my head. Like I don't know if Meloetta is shiny locked or not. It might be. I guess you haven't been able to encounter any game yet, so it probably is shiny locked. Unless I just missed out on an event that I didn't know I missed out on. Which is a very real possibility, okay? Absolutely 100% real possibility. Yeah, we're half an hour into this, and we have... Yikes, we have like 150 more to go. Goodness. Oh, I've gotta hatch the first 40 again. Oh, wow. I just thought of that. I was like, I gotta hatch the first 40 we picked up again because I forgot, forgot to save the game. I'll do that, like, I want to sell that tonight, but I'll probably end up doing that, like, tomorrow. Or, like, today after stream or something. Because we already know none of the first 40 were shinies, okay? We already know that. They're predetermined when you pick them up. No point hatching them again. But I don't think we'll be able to get the, see the Pokemon I want to show you guys some today. So I'll probably get set up, and all that for tomorrow. And we'll probably spend tomorrow just doing that, and then after whatever, after we figure out what doing that nonsense, right? After doing that event Pokemon, the secret event Pokemon in this game, we will then probably begin the next shiny hunt. So like I said, keep an eye out after today's stream for a community post or community poll, and depending on what wins depends what we do tomorrow. Like it will be Masuda method. And because I think I'll make sure that the one that I put in the poll I have English and a foreign language. That way we're fine. That way everything's a-okay. And I can actually do a Masuda method on it and not go crazy like with the Cramorants. Because getting a whole PC like system of Cramorants, terrible idea. Of course, I didn't think we'd see a shiny till like late into it, right? And we've seen 2 shinies so far. So it's just something. Just something. Atlas, are you alright? You doing good down there, puppy? Let's see an orange Cramorant. Let's go. Let's see another one. That's not orange. It's like let's see a third one, right? That'd be top tier. I'd be here. I mean, I'm here for it, right? I'm here for it. Sheesh, we have so many eggs. So many eggs. Oh, this is a disaster, Atlas. Alright, I'm trying to. I want to think of the Galar. It's gonna be a Galar Pokemon. It's not gonna. It's gonna be like a Galar form Pokemon. It's not gonna be like a Galarmon, right? Galarmon's like, I'm hoping some of them can come back in Scarlet and Violet. Like whichever ones do, we'll hunt. Of course, the Scarlet and Violet, I'm going crazy with, guys. Like, I don't think it's gonna be as disappointing as this game or BDSP, right? And I still do think like not streaming Arceus for this entire year was pretty dumb. Okay, I think it was dumb of me not to do it because I really do enjoy that game. It's the best Pokemon game on the Switch, hands down. You can disagree all you want. I have a deep hatred for the Switch Pokemon games. Let's Go is actually pretty okay, but it's got no replayability and it kind of sucks post game. Being honest, just straight up with you guys. And Sword and Shield just isn't fun. Like, shiny hunting in this isn't bad, but playing it's actually a disaster. Who is tagging me? Who's adding me in general? Ah, it is person. Oh yes. You guys have no idea. I really kind of just want to stop hatching these eggs. Like, I wish I could find a way to like just release them without hatching them, to be honest. This music is it's kind of irritating. It's kind of, I'm kind of tired of seeing Cramorant. We're fine. We're fine. Watch, we're gonna get like around like 800. We're gonna see another shiny Cramorant. And I'm gonna be like, there it is, boys. There he is. We do have 200 Masuda eggs to hatch, right? We are hatching 200 Masuda eggs. So there's the... Did I never say that? So it is like... There's a decent probability that we will see another shiny Cramorant in these eggs, right? I can just wonder trade off the other 40. I can just wonder trade them off and just get rid of them. Like, we know they're garbage Cramorant. Would it be faster? I guess it could potentially be faster than hatching them. And we could like do send some into the wild while also hatching. I don't want to do it for these Cramorant because they are Masuda method Cramorant, and I'm hoping to see another shiny. But the original, the first 40. Right, the first 40 that we had. I think we could just do that. I mean, it might be a time waste, depending how long it takes to, like, depending how long it takes the goofy trades to go through, right? The wonder trades to go through. But there's also the possibility we get Machamp.com or something, Pokemon, which would be kind of cool. I mean, it's sure, you know, Machamp.com is or .net, whatever it's called, is of course their hacked Pokemon. But they're still a shiny, right? And if they got it into the game, then it's more than likely a legal shiny, right? Because this game is pretty insane when it comes to checking on Pokemon to see if they're legal or not. So I mean, there's, you know, not a fan of Machamp.com or whatever it's called, but I mean, you know. We actually test that, like, with, actually currently, I could test that now. Like, I'm like, start giving it, like, random trading, like, bologna sandwiches. No, we're not gonna do it. I was like, we could, but then it would guarantee slowing down hatching these Cramorants that we currently have, that we want to hatch. Like straight, it would be bad. It'd just be bad. It'd be bad for our speed. So let's not do that. Oh, okay, boys. All right, number 744. Is it gonna be a shiny? Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, it was actually 745. I miscounted. Sheesh. We're almost done with the next box. Hallelujah. Goodness. Okay, so this will be what, we'll be at 750 after this, which means we'll still have 120 eggs left. It'll take 4 boxes, but actually, yeah, about 4 boxes left. Or exactly 4 boxes, yeah. Goodness, it's good. It's good. Okay, we can clear 6 boxes in. I think we clear 6 boxes a stream. I think that's what we can do. I think we've calculated out. And we've almost done. Wait, where did we start? We started at 670, so we've almost done. Yeah, we've almost done 100, and we're not even an hour into the stream today. So this is good. We're making good progress. Pretty fantastic progress. Okay. We're good. We're fine. If we can clear 100 before, and if we can clear, like if we can get what 25? Is that? Yeah, 25. Hello, B. If we can get 25 of these guys hatched in the next like 15 minutes, we'll be golden. But hello, welcome. It's been a wild day. Lots of conversation. Good conversation, of course. And I found something on TikTok, but I do want to. It's in this game that hopefully I'll be able to show you guys. If not today, then tomorrow. Even though, like, low key, kind of just want to be done with this game for a little bit. Even though I keep saying I want to keep shiny hunting. This right here. I hope whatever the egg method is in the next game doesn't have this music. Like, straight up. I hope it doesn't have this music. You're having a second Monday? Oh no. A second, what do you mean a second Monday? Oh, that sounds terrible. Today's Tuesday, right? Yeah, today is Tuesday. Sheesh. Well, I mean, hopefully it gets better, you know? Mondays will usually suck. Good gravy. But yeah, hopefully it gets better. Guys, next week, I know Scarlet Violet comes out, right? I don't know if I'll be streaming anything until the 18th, which it would be Pokemon Violet, right? Because I've got to get some things set up, you know, for that still. And on top of that, my one coworker, is on vacation the entire week. Oh, if they're pretty left school? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Checks out. Okay. Makes more sense. So my coworker won't be at work, which it's not a big deal. It really isn't. Like, it's not, like, the job is hard, but, like, it's fine. It's whatever. But they're off that entire week. So I think I do have to, like, I'll be sleeping. Okay, guys? I'll be sleeping a lot. But on the 18th, I will be streaming Pokemon Violet. It will only be for, like, 2 hours, unfortunately. But then I think Saturday, Sunday, I'll be streaming, like, a lot. Like, I'm hoping for, like, 10-hour days, because I've got to get through Violet as quickly as possible. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I believe I'm able to stream for long periods of time. Thursday, of course, is Thanksgiving, so that's not going to happen. Of course, I'm not talking... Wait, no. No, Thursday isn't... Yeah, during the stream. Never I'm actually streaming it. Yeah, Thursdays, Thanksgiving, so I won't be streaming at all. And then Friday, I'm hoping I'll be able to stream, but I don't know. We may have other Thanksgivings to do. Because we have like 3 or 4 Thanksgivings, you know, during Thanksgiving time, because how large our family is. See you later, B. Have a great rest of your day. Hopefully class isn't too boring. Hopefully it's good. And, you know, maybe, hopefully until you pop in, we'll be done with these goofy Cramorants. Hopefully. I'm trying to think. We gotta, I think it's 3 minutes. I think we've timed this already. I think it's like 3 minutes from the time of picking up the eggs to the time it hatches. I'm buffering. Very cool. Very cute. I think it's about 3 minutes. So... well, that means... no, that can't be right. That's not right at all. Because if that was the case, it'd be 300 minutes per 100 eggs. If that was the case. And it's not been 300 minutes. It's gotta be like 1.5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes. Well, 2 minutes still doesn't make sense either. Yo, we should time this. We should absolutely 1000% like time this out. And see like where we're sitting at. For speed. Oh, I miscounted again. Jeez Louise. Time loss. This is time loss. Oh god. Oh golly. How did I... yeah, how did I grab 4 of the 5? Wow. I'm professional, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'm a professional. Okay, so 50-24 is the timer I have right now. As soon as we're done hatching the final egg, we'll... yeah, okay. 50-24. Let's... we're timing this. I'm being quiet because I'm trying to keep count. Yeah. Okay. So second Cramorant's hatching at 5140. So 50-24 is what we started at, guys. I'm trying to see how long it takes to hatch 5 eggs. 5 Pokemon eggs is all we need to know. We gotta know the timing on it, and we're golden. I think it's a little over 2 minutes, but we're about to find out. Yeah. Okay, this 2 minute mark right here. Okay, so it's gonna be, okay, so 50. Yeah, so 24 is the big one we're looking at right now. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we're not done yet, of course. Let's get out of this completely. Okay, so we started at 50-24 and ended at 53 exactly. So it's about 2.5 minutes to hatch. Okay. About 2.5 minutes to hatch. Interesting. Very interesting. Wow, okay. Which I guess isn't that bad, right? We're hatching 2.5 minutes to hatch 5 eggs. Not bad. Not nearly as bad as I thought. Which my math was totally wrong in the first place. Then I was like, oh yeah, we'll be doing it's fine. My math was totally wrong at the beginning, but we're doing better. We're doing better. I was like, oh, 3 minutes to hatch 1 egg. No, it's 3 minutes to hatch 5 eggs. So we're still. It's about 2.5 minutes, of course, but like we're still making really good time. If there was like a way to boost our hatching speed even more, I would do it. Like if we had like Rotom hatching, like in Sun and Moon, that'd be cool. Maybe we'll get something like that in Scarlet and Violet. I do not know, but of course, I don't know a lot about. Of course, I don't know like anything about Scarlet and Violet aside from the fact they're coming out. You ride Pokemon, open world, it's really cool looking. But yeah, that's what I know about Scarlet and Violet, of course. That's what everyone knows about Scarlet and Violet. The new trailers came out today, great. Ed Sheeran music. Basically another Ed Sheeran music video. Basically what it was. But it's fine. Atlas, you are about to fall. I need you to not fall, please. Hey, come here. Come here. Do not. Yeah. Yep. Climb back over here. Please don't fall. Of course, 2.5 minutes is like the optimum way we're doing this. So, I am hoping that we do clear. I'm hoping we hit 770 before the 1 hour mark of today's stream. I'm really hoping. Okay. Of course, I say 1 hour mark. I think we can do it. Like I don't really see a world where we don't hit the mark. It just means that we won't be seeing the new thing until tomorrow, because I don't want to go over 2 hours today. Straight up, there's no point. But then, like, after, like, we do that, we probably, like, start running into Pokemon that I want to see shining, right? And hope for the best. We have a lot. We have, like, 7 minutes to hatch these 5 eggs. We can do it, right? We'll be able to hatch more than enough eggs in this time period. I just have to see if I have the necessary means to actually summon this thing in this game. I may have to go into Pokemon Home and pick some of that nonsense up. Ooh, that's a thought. I may have to go into Pokemon Home and pick up some stuff up. Yikes. Maybe finding the thing we need to find in the Crowd Tundra would be the smarter idea first. Nah, having them in the party, having the things we need in the party, that way when we do find it, we'll be fine. Just gotta make sure to save before we trigger the event, or we could potentially lose the Pokemon. And I don't want to lose the Pokemon, because this would be my second one. If I get it, if we find it and catch it, it'll be my second one in my entire dex. Cramorant! Let's go, boys! It's the Cramorant party, the Cramorant party. We got so many of them, 770 of them, boys. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I think the longest hunt we had was actually Duraludon. Duraludon or no, it wasn't Charmander. I was like, was it Charmander? No, Duraludon. Hello, Blue Bellhawk. Welcome back. Money, let's go. Let's go. Yo, you played this game, right? I'm curious, did you have a Cramorant on your team? Like, I don't know, been here, you've been here the whole time, well thank you so much, Balhog. But we're at 770 and we have time to spare, so it's gonna be good. We should see like 775 before the hour mark hits, which I'm excited for. No, you didn't have a Cramorant team. This is so sad. What's wrong with? No, I'm kidding. I was like, what's wrong with Cramorant? But clearly, there's something wrong with Cramorant. Okay, like there's no defending this Pokemon. Like clearly, there's not much going on upstairs, right? And so if we don't want that, it just spits out fish at people, like, and you have to teach it dive, or its ability doesn't even work. So I mean, understandable, you know. Understandable. It's not really a good Pokemon in my opinion. In Unite, it's pretty fantastic, but in actual Pokemon, I don't know, fam. It seems kind of shush. You know. Oh my goodness. But anyway, we have a little over an hour left of today's stream. I know we'll hit 870. We will hatch the last of these stupid eggs today. I am so excited. I'll finally be able to release everything. Oh my goodness. Holy crap, dude. Dude! Was that bad to say? I'm excited to release everything. Like, I'm gonna throw them all into home to release them because it's easier in home, right? If these things were in Arceus, it'd be a lot easier. It'd be a lot faster as well. But it's fine that they're not in Arceus. It's a-okay. So I can still get rid of them. It'll just be a little slower. Atlas, this is why we do the encounter method, because we don't get extra bullcrap. We just knock everything out. Yeah, we just knock everything out. It's a lot slower. And you know, a lot less lower odds that we'll see a shiny, but boy howdy do I not have a box full of baloney. We could do like an encounter hunt with Slowpoke. They're all over the place in the beach. Isn't that right, Atlas? Yeah, the Isle of Armor. Yeah, Atlas. And if we see a brilliant one, we run into it, because the brilliant ones are the only ones that have the bonus. The bonus. I know, wild and wacky. It's kind of dumb on the developer part, but whatever. Oh wait, I can just do that. Oh my god, I've been doing this the slow way this entire time. Accidentally hit up, and you'll learn something new. Wow, guys! I can't believe it! Something new! Oh my lord, dude. 100, wow. Yeah, we got like 45 seconds until we are at the hour mark. Will we be able to hatch or begin hatching these eggs before then? I actually don't know. I do not know. I'm hoping we can start the egg hatching before the hour mark. There we go, good. I think my Joy-Con just died. I stopped pedaling, what the heck? Oh no, but we're hatching before the hour mark. Yes, hallelujah. We'll only get one egg out before, but it's fine. That's good. It just means we have extra padding. Of course, I gotta keep in mind that stream started slightly after 9, and I did talk a bit before we actually start hatching things. So we are hatching at a very nice rate so far. So if everything went perfectly, we could hatch like 110 roughly eggs an hour, which I guess is technically what we just did, but it's fine, right, Atlas? Atlas was so irritated and done with me, but at the same time, very comfortable. What? Was that a yawn? I thought you were trying to bite me. Okay. Ghost, hello. Yes, it happened, you know? It just happened, you know? I've hatched 779 of these stupid eggs. We've seen 2 shinies, and you know, I'm only hatching these to get them so I can release them, because I can't get rid of the stupid I can't get rid of eggs. They're kind of stuck in the game, right? So I've got to hatch them all. Isn't that right, Atlas? Bite your own paw. There. Are you happy with that? You understand how sharp your teeth actually are now? Thank you. Okay, so, I mean... It's Clef? Okay, cool. I was saying, it's like, who is this ghost person? Welcome back, Clef. Look at this. Look at this. We have so many. We have 90 more eggs to go. Not only 90. I know. Wild and wacky. We are so close to being done that we are... Oh, dude, we are almost... We're almost done with 90% of the eggs. It's cool to think about. It's good to think about. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm about. Straight up, when it comes to our next, actually no, we're not gonna, I think we're done with pursuit hunting after this, because it's just not 800. What do you mean, Ghost? I hatched a bunch of them off of stream because we got that shiny, and I was like, well, it's not really worth like wasting stream's time since we have the shiny now. And so I was like, I hatched all of the non-Masuda method eggs off of stream, and then today's just the Masuda method eggs because there's a much higher chance of actually seeing the goofy shiny. Oh no, I had like, God, how many did I have? I had 270 at the end of last stream, the last Cramorant stream, and then I hatched 400. Yeah, I hatched 400 of them off of stream, which was mind-numbing. Okay, and now today I started with 670, and I plan to get to 870. No, Ghost. No, I hatched all of those within like 3 or 4 days. Like I really didn't. Like I didn't pull an all-nighter on any of them. I just straight up what I did. I took my Switch to work, and on my breaks, on break time, I got the Joy-Con like stuck in a position with a thing. So this thing was just like basically like I like bump it, and it did miss any streams. I don't think so. I haven't streamed anything since the last Cramorant hunt because I've been very busy. Shock and I actually had a weekend, okay? Like we haven't talked about it on today's stream yet, but I mean, we had a weekend. And due to this weekend we've had, we're not taking any more 3-day vacations. Our next vacation is in September of next year. I kind of want to go for Slowpoke. Tire moment. Yeah, so, dude, that wasn't even the worst part. Like, Battlehog, to be honest, that wasn't even the worst part of the trip. That was the last bad thing that happened on the trip. And that's whenever she decided, she's like, I'm not doing this again. I'm like, yeah, let's not go back to this. Let's not come back to Kansas City for a fat minute. Like, we were just... It was just one thing after another the entire weekend, and then the tire was just the cherry on top. And we just were like, nah. Yeah, it does. Shiny Slowbro, Galarian Slowbro, yeah, it's good. Like, I'm thinking Galarian Slowbro, but also Farfetch is right here, you know? So that'd be kind of cool to go for as well, even though shiny Farfetch and Starfetch aren't really that good. Well, see, the thing is, Ghost, my plan is to get a shiny living dex of all the Galar forms, right? And so, you know, that there's that. The point would be, like, I get 2 Slowpokes, one becomes King, one becomes Bro, and then I get a 3rd Slowpoke that just stays a Slowpoke. Because it's yellow, right? Like, it's a yellow shiny. I think it's yellow. Pretty sure it's like a bright, ugly yellow color. You know, so that's cool, it's fine. Right? It's one of those things, like, I eventually I do want to get all of them. I know with Scarlet and Violet, like, I'm going to, like, basically force myself. Well, I say force myself, you can actually see the overworld shinies. It's like Legends Arceus in that game. So I'm gonna have a much better time shiny hunting in that game. Now, I don't know how to increase the odds of seeing a shiny. I don't know if it's gonna go with like Legends Arceus style, where you gotta complete challenges and stuff. If so, great. Not even ironically, just great. I'm about that. I am like, I dropped my Joy-Con. What do you mean? A wild whooper appeared. But yes. Yes. Holy crap. Like, honestly, like, if the shiny hunting in Arceus is so nice, it's kind of boring to stream it, right? I mean, it's more entertaining than this. It's more fun than this. But like the game just has such a vibe to it, where it's a relaxing experience for me, where you just fly around. No, Ghost, do not. Only use a Master Ball on a common Pokemon if you have a cheat that gives you max Master Balls, and you can repeat it whenever you want. Okay? Straight up, 100%. Okay, just don't, please. Like, not even a shiny Wooper. Oh, wait, what game are you playing? Hold up, wait. If I thought you were on Sword and Shield. If you're not on Sword and Shield and you're on Game Shark, then yeah, go ahead, use it, whatever, it's funny, haha. It's grand. I mean, here's the thing, Ghost. If you have a 3DS, I highly recommend you hack it. Like, gold? Ooh, okay, dope. Okay. Then yeah, go ahead, why not? If you have a 3DS, I highly recommend that you homebrew it. Absolutely. Follow the guide to the T. 100%, like back up all your files and all that beforehand, all that. Just that way, you know, in case something goes wrong. Because I've had so much fun after homebrewing my stupid 3DS. Like, I own Platinum, and I was finally able to, like, just straight rip that ROM straight from my cartridge, and put it on my computer, and I was able to put, I was able to get Oak's Letter in Platinum. I was able to get the membership card to, you know, get Darkrai and Shaman in it, and I have been soft resetting. If you're a part of the Discord, then you've seen that oh heck yeah, Ghost, let's do it, let's go. If you're on Discord, you've seen that I caught Darkrai. I finally got a Darkrai after like 6,500 resets. I found one, and I was like, yes, over in Platinum. Caught it, saved the game, grand. I'm currently hunting Shaman in Pokemon Platinum. I'm at 21,000 soft resets, and I have not seen a shiny Shaman yet. It is abysmal. It is terrible. But I will see one eventually. And the only reason I'm not going to stream Platinum, the emulator shiny hunts, is because OBS does not get along with my emulators. Okay? Like, if I have one open, it's fine. But if I have 50 open, if I have more than 20 open, my entire computer slows down to a crawl. Like, everything slows down. That's funny. Let's go. I don't know why it's so funny. It's so stupid. Oh my god. Degenerates. I mean, Cornhub though is like one of the greatest troll sites and meme sites because like it's literally just pictures of corn. Like it's just pictures of corn. It's so funny. It's such a good site. Now the one they're parroting isn't the greatest site on the planet, but it's fine. It's whatever. You do you, I guess. But you know, you know. Oh my goodness. About what? Oh, for real? Really, Ghost? That's actually surprising. That's pretty funny. Actually, I thought I should tell you guys what we did this weekend. Like, I don't know, just because, like, it's not really super important because I'm here, I'm safe, I'm sound, nothing is wrong anymore, I should say. But this weekend was, it was fun. I say, in hindsight, it wasn't that bad of a weekend, okay? It could have been a lot worse. Oh, of course it is. I mean, why wouldn't it be there, right? Like, I mean, what bathroom doesn't have that word on the wall? Haha, that's wild and wacky. All right, so this weekend, wife and I decided wife and I were like, oh, there's this thing in Kansas City, Missouri, that we want to see, right? It's I'm not gonna tell you what it is exactly. We'll get there. We'll get there. But there's this thing in Kansas City that we want to see, and it's a limited time thing. Like, I think this weekend was the last weekend was gonna be in the city. And we're like, well, we gotta go check it out, right? Like, we have to. We aren't, we legally can't not check this out. Because it was a cool idea. And so Friday, the reason I didn't stream was because I wasn't here. Straight up. We left here's Friday in a thunderstorm. And my brain's like, yo, we'll be fine, right? Thunderstorm, it's here in our city, it's not in that city, we're fine. We didn't know the thunderstorm was massive, like absolutely massive, and moving in the exact same direction we were driving. So the entire multi-hour car drive, we were in a thunderstorm. Low visibility, terrible winds, and I have a small car. We made it, we made it to Kansas City, and we're like, okay, cool. We can't do a thing till tomorrow, so we have hotel reservations. Hello, Grookey. Like, we have hotel reservations, it's fine, right? Everything will go as planned. So we pull into the Great Wolf Lodge, which is the hotel that my wife booked, and it's like a childhood dream of mine to like go there, right? Because I used to watch like Kids WB, which is now called like the CW or something. And there's some show I watched was always sponsored by it. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be weird, this is gonna be wacky, right? I was like, this is surprising. Didn't expect to be here. And there's like an indoor water park, which is like the big draw for it. There's like, oh, we have this cool indoor water park, it's all heated and stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. So we get there, we get in line, this line's pretty long, kind of boring. I'm tired from like, driving for so long. And, we're like, oh, we get our room. They're like, oh, are you so-and-so? And we're like, no. I do not know what just happened, but let's fix that. Holy crap, that was bad. Do we have eggs? Yeah, we have eggs. Wow, okay, Ghost, I'll show it, but I'm gonna show it. I'm not gonna read it out loud, though. That's a lot. But welcome, Grookey. So we get in line, we get all that, right? At the Great Wolf Lodge. Looking around, it's really cool in there. Like, there's a bunch of giant... like, not giant, but like normal size, like, taxidermied animals, like full animals and stuff. It's really odd. I'm like, okay, wild wacky. So we finally get to the front of the line, and they're like, oh yeah, reservations for so and so, and we're like, wait, what? And apparently we were booked twice, or some people with the same last name were there as well. And we're just like very confused. And we're like, what? No, we should only have this one. They're like, okay, cool. And they're like, okay, cool. So we do the $100 deposit before we can let you into before we can give you your keys and go so you can go to the room. And wife's like, why? And they're like, oh, in case something gets broken, right? And I'm like thinking $100 deposit. Ghost, that's wild. That's a lot on it. And so we're like, she's like, well, okay, so didn't budget for that, right? Because in what world do you have to drop you have to drop like $100 extra on a hotel room, right? And we'll get the money back like the next day whenever we check out. It's whatever. But the fact that we didn't know about it was kind of bad. So we're like, okay, so yikes. Oh my god. And so we pay that. We go up to the hotel. We go to the room, which is like actually just right around the corner. It's like a really good spot, and I'm like, cool, no elevators. Like, there's elevators, right? This is a multi-story building, but we're like, we don't have to get one. On top of that, we are in a handicapped room, right? Like, handicap sign on the door and everything, and I'm like, why are we in a handicap room? But it's fine because like the room's huge. Like, the room is ridiculously large because it's a handicap room. It's designed for wheelchairs. And so it's like the most spacious hotel room I've ever been in. And I'm loving it, right? It's like, this is great. And then we get changed. We get everything settled in. We get changed. We go down to the water park. Walk to the room, and it's kind of warm, right? Kind of warm in there, but not too warm. It's like, this is weird. And I like the water, you know, they have heated pools, so whatever. So I go into the swimming pool, and it's ice cold, like literally like freezing cold, and I'm like, oh my. No, I'm not going for wishy-washy. I'm sorry, mate. I've actually already got one. I'm done with wishy-washy. It's freezing cold. I'm like, oh god, I'm not doing this because like it was just really cold, and so of course it's still a thunderstorm, right? Still a thunderstorm outside. And so the water slides and the lazy river are closed. And the only reason my wife wanted to go was for the water slides. And we can't do it. And so, but the cool thing is there's like a hot tub, like a large, like adult-only hot tub. And so we go and chill there for like half an hour or so. And then we get done, we go upstairs, you know, whatnot. Start watching some TV. And we're like, whatever, right? Rip, super, yeah, big rip. And she's like, we'll go tomorrow morning, right? We'll wake up early, we'll go back down there tomorrow morning. It shouldn't be raining, everything should be fine, everything should be open. And so, you know, we eat dinner, we go to sleep, all that. We after watch TV and whatnot. Wake up at 8 a.m. and I'm starting to get ready to go swimming, and she stops me, right? And she's like, yo, actually, we can't go swimming. Checkout is at 11 a.m. Like, we have to be gone at 11 a.m. or we're being charged for a second day. The water park doesn't open until 10 a.m. And, you know, there's no way we're going to go downstairs for 20 minutes to get completely soaked, to then have to come back upstairs to shower off the chlorine, and, you know, then put our soaking wet, you know, swimwear into plastic bags and back into our suitcase. We're not doing it. So we're like, okay, well, that sucks, right? So we're unable to do what we wanted to do due to the thunderstorm, right? And so she's like, well, that's super disappointing. And so then we're like, okay, whatever, let's just go get some lunch. You know, things will get better, right? Let's go get some lunch. So we go to Kansas City. We drive deeper into Kansas City, and we go to Whataburger. Whataburger is, for the most part, but miss him, but he's lucky. What am I missing? Rip, my friend Mexico, I miss him, but he's lucky. Oh, your friend went to Mexico. Anywho, story time. We're having a story time. What do you? No, stop it. So then we go over, and my car's driving weird. Like, the whole way up there, I'm like, yo, something's wrong. something's wrong, and I'm like, okay, well, we'll check the tires when I get there. So we get to Wallpaper and check my tires, and the back passenger tire is completely flat, absolutely completely flat. And I'm like, oh great, okay. So my car has this unique feature of not having a spare tire. Okay, I know it doesn't really have a spot for a spare tire. My car is very small. Okay, my tires are, oh, I found a pretty feather, are kind of not the greatest in the world, right? And so we're lucky because like this Whataburger is right next to Walmart. I'm like, okay, Walmart tire sale, let's go. So we drive over there because we have to force the car over there, and they're like, yeah, we'll see what we can do. We'll try to patch up the tire. I'm like, great, thank you. The Volkswagen, no, it's a Chevy Spark. And so we get over there, and I'm like, okay, cool. So we walk back to Whataburger because it's like not even like a 5-minute walk. It's like really close. And while we're eating Whataburger, which was great, okay, like the Kansas City Whataburger was actually good. It was really good, and I'm like, oh wow, it's not greasy. It's got that great light crispy flavor. It's good. I was so happy because like the last time I had Whataburger was in Oklahoma. Oklahoma Whataburgers are garbage. Okay. But so while we're at Whataburger, we get a phone call from Walmart. Like, hey, yo, we don't have a tire. Your tire is a specialty tire. We have to order it. But, of course, you guys, we can't do anything to your car today. But if you find a tire that will fit, we will put it on. And I'm like, okay. So I already know we're not going to find a tire. Like, my mind immediately is, we're not finding a tire. My Chevy Sparks have special tires that you have to order to get, okay? They're not a common tire size. They are very, very rare. They're not really rare, but they're super uncommon, right? Like we're talking like maybe a 5% chance a place will have the tire I need. So we start calling around. Thankfully, all the tire spots that are like the furthest away tire spot from us is like 0.7 miles, right? So not even a full mile. So it's not bad. And so we call everywhere, and no one has a tire. And we're like, okay, there's no tires in the immediate area. And so we get some help from some friends and from my wife's side of the family. And they call around and they find a tire in Olathe, which is a 30-minute drive from where we're sitting at, right? And I'm like, I'm not driving my car for 30 minutes on a flat. I'm not driving on the rim, right? That's a terrible idea. And they're like, yo, just get an Uber. And I'm like, a 30-minute Uber ride? No, absolutely. That's like another $100. Okay, one-way trip at $100 for half an hour drive. Not doing it. And so we're like, okay, well, we'll figure something out. So we go back to Walmart, and we tell them the situation. They're like, okay. And they're like, we'll see if we have a tire that will fit the rim. Just any tire that will fit the rim. And I'm like, okay, cool. And after like half an hour or so, they're like, hey, we found a tire. It will get you home. It's too large for your car, but it fits the rim. And I'm like, okay, cool. So they put this thing on, and it's like, it's slightly larger. Like, it's noticeably larger than the rest of the tires, okay? But whatever. It's fine. And we get the tire. We're like, how good. Fantastic, right? And then we get, of course, while we're waiting, we actually have to, our plans that we had, like the whole reason we were in Kansas City, we actually had to cancel. And then reschedule. Because of the tire issue. Because there was no way we would have made it to the show in time, so it's a show. So then we're in our car, I'm like, okay, cool, let's get here. We have like half an hour to be there from the new time schedule. It's about a 20-minute drive to get there. We're fine, right? To location. So it's called the Lighthouse, is where we were going. Called the Lighthouse Art House. It's very cool. So we type that in, we hit go, and we go on our way. Now, the weird thing is, my GPS, like, it's gonna be a 15-minute drive. And that should have been a bloody red flag. Because it's a 20-minute drive. We know it's a 20-minute drive because we'd already planned out our route, right? So 15 minutes go by, and we pull up to the Lighthouse Adoption Agency. Right? Not an art house, okay? And I'm like, oh, and my wife's like, what is this? And I'm like, adoption agency, apparently. And so she's panicking, because our show starts in... Now it starts in, like, 15 minutes. And we are now 35 minutes away from where we should be. Right? And I'm like, dude, this sucks. And so she puts in the right, we re-Google the lighthouse. We find the right lighthouse we're looking for. And we book it. I go like 80 on this tire that doesn't fit our car properly. 80 bucks. Like 80 miles an hour. Only what? Yeah. Yeah. Am I muted? Yeah, you guys can hear it, cool. And so I book it, okay? I'm in a city I don't know. My GPS is kind of lagging up a little bit, and I'm just booking it down the highway, trying to make it to this show on time. We get to the area. It's very confusing. I can't find parking. We have 3 minutes before show starts, and I've got to pee. Okay? Okay? And so we find parking. I thought like my wife, I'm like, yo, I gotta pee. And she's like, what? I'm like, she's like, we have like 2 minutes. I'm like, yeah, I know. And she's like, I don't know. We've got to find the entrance to the buildings. We found parking. We're not at the building yet. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And so we run inside. Okay. I find a bathroom. I do my stuff. And we go to like the check-in, the ticket area. We show them our tickets. They're like, okay, cool. Follow this way, that way. 3 minutes later, we get to the door. Or we get to the curtain, right? And I'm like, oh my god, so we're late. We are late. And the person's super nice, and they're like, oh, don't worry. Yada yada, this and that. I'm like, okay, cool. So like, technically we aren't late, because it hasn't started yet. So we're allowed in. And then where we went was the Van Gogh immersive experience. Is this whole thing, this entire trip to Kansas City was to go to this thing, which is it's like a white room. Everything's white, and they use projectors to basically put you inside his art. And it's so beautiful, and it's so cool, and like it was a great experience. It was a great experience, and we had a lot of. It was just fun. And it was great. And so then we leave the show, because we're done with the show. Shock has some video, it's beautiful. I don't know where she posted it at, but she posted it somewhere. And then we go to the gift shop. In the gift shop, everything's 75% off. Okay? Everything is, because it's like the last weekend for the show, I think. And we're like, oh, wow. And so we're looking around, and there's some things we want to pick up, but of course, we're broke, because we've spent more money than we anticipated. Right? By a bit, at this point. And you know, we're going through, and we remember that we have a Visa gift card that we found like unopened, just like in a stack of mail we have from last Christmas. I think it was last Christmas, and it's like we can't get to work at Walmart. We've never gotten to work before at Walmart. Like we've been trying, just couldn't. And so we try it here at this lighthouse location, and it works. And so we get some Van Gogh stuff, boys and girls. Like, I got a puzzle, like a massive puzzle, which I'm planning to frame and, like, actually get it done. And Shock got a teacup, like a teacup with a saucer and a golden spoon. Starry Night edition. And it was cool. Like, it was very nice. And then we go downstairs. And then we go to leave, right? Shock runs to the bathroom, and there's this table. There's a table of like 4 or 5 people just talking, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, a bunch of nerds. And then I hear Sword and Shield, the greatest Pokemon games ever made, from the table. And I just stop, and I look at this table. And I really examine these people. Because how can you be so wrong? Like, how? How can you be so stupid, right? And I'm just listening to them, and just, they're talking and talking and talking about, like, you know, they're talking about strats, you know, competitive strats and whatnot, and I'm like, okay. And then one of them's like, hey, yo, Pokemon Go's got Dratini Day right now. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's a thing. Well, I have some time. Shock's not here. And so I open up Pokemon Go. And there's like 50 or 60 Dratini in my area. Like, I've never seen so many wild Pokemon in one location in Pokemon Go. Like, my entire screen is a sea of Dratini. There's no other Pokemon. I can't see anything except for like the Pokemon gyms poking out through the sea of Dratini. And I hit and look at every single Dratini. Okay? I find a shiny. It's a good day. And then I realized that, you know, there's a gym. Then the Pokemon in the gym are pretty garbage. Like, we're talking like 3,000 CP. Like, pretty trash tier Mons. And so I'm looking at it, I was like, do I want to fight this? Do I want to waste my time at the gym? Shock comes back. I hit, okay, Shock, look at the Dratinis. Open Pokemon Go, there's Dratini everywhere. She's like, whoa. She finds a shiny Dratini as well. She catches it. We both have shiny Dratini. We're both having a good time. Then we both go to the gym, right? We go to this gym, and we just start beating the crap out of these Pokemon because they're bad. They're bad, and they should know they're bad. And then we hear from the table of people, oh, hey, someone's fighting the gym. Oh, yo, they've already taken out 3 Pokemon. Yo, is it those two? There's no way it's just those two taking out our gym this fast. It is us because we're not garbage at Pokemon Go. We have some good stuff in there, right? And we're just obliterating this gym. And they're like, yo, would it be rude to like heal our Pokemon while they're fighting it? And they're like, no, we gotta heal our team. We gotta bring our stuff back, right? And so they're healing their crap. They're like throwing golden raspberries. Like we hear them. They're like. They're starting to sound a little panicked, a little bit, right? Because we are obliterating this gym. There are 6 Pokemon in this gym. We've taken out 3. We haven't really lost anything. It's been like 2-3 minutes at tops, right? Like we're destroying these guys. And then there's another set of people sit down, and they're tapping at their phone like crazy. Like, they're going crazy. Like, maybe they're fighting the gym as well. I don't know. But then, like, I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, oh, and then, like, Shock and I, konnichiwa, hello, Ghost. Then Shock and I are like, you know, we should go. It's getting kind of late. We have, like, a very long drive ahead of us. We should leave. And so, like, I'm like, oh, yo, it's cool we got some Dratinis today. Man, that gym's kind of too tough, though. I'm glad we didn't fight it. Playing it off, right? Because I don't want to cause conflicts. These kids are like, I don't want them to think I'm rude and I'm beating the crap out of their gym easy, right? Right? And so oh, it wasn't them. It must have been the other table. I'm like, yeah, the other table's probably going crazy. I don't fight at Pokemon Go. That's boring, dude. Sheesh. So yeah, then we drove back home. No issues at all. Sunny, bright, sunny. Did like 85, 90 the whole way home because I just wanted to be home because I was sick of not being home. And it was nice. It was an overall okay experience. And that was my weekend. I know, it was a very long story. But it got me thinking about things that weren't Cramorant. And for that, I'm glad that I was able to tell you guys my story. Because boy howdy, am I sick of seeing Cramorant. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it was a time, you know. But I'm kind of considering like trying to pull a long stream at some point after I get the like a puzzle frame. And just building this puzzle. This puzzle is like 20 inches by 28 inches. It's 1,000 pieces. It's Starry Night by Van Gogh. And I've never done a puzzle of this size, and I haven't done a puzzle in a very long time. So yeah, so UK Gaming, or Gaming UK, if you're still here, hello. 39 Cramorants, yeah boy. Oh my goodness. Hakud Watashi. What do you want about Ghost? Hold up. But yeah, I know Konnichiwa is hello because there's a show called Kim Possible, and in one of the early episodes, they go to a Japanese They take like one of the villains takes control of like a Japanese AI tech, and it just says Konnichiwa a lot. And the villain's like, yes, I hear you. Hello, hello. Now do what I want you to do. And it's so dumb. Man. But of course, of course, you know, I watch anime on a by day. Basically every day I watch anime. Almost every day. So of course, you know, I'm picking up, you know, some things here or there. I still don't understand the sentence structure of like how they do things. Because of course, hearing reading a dub, oh my god, like, you know, reading the sentences in English isn't how they're actually saying the sentences. So it seems like they start with like if they're talking to somebody, it seems like they're like, you know, insert name here, then they say what they want to say instead of like. Actually, it's a bad example. It's a really bad example. I just don't understand the sentence structure for Japanese. I've never looked it up or anything, so I don't know how it's supposed to be. But I believe it's different than English. I'm sure it's different than English, right? They've all got their own like nuances on how to do it. We're lagging, but we're not disconnecting. Yeah, absolutely. 1000%. Yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I don't know, like, I say I don't know what the issue is, but I do know what the issue is. It's, because I don't have proper upload speeds. But we have a good enough upload speed, you know? Like, we haven't dropped any frames today, which is honestly surprising and great. So, you know, we'll see what happens. Oh, heck yeah, Ghost, you are big brain. Absolutely. I can speak English and some American. So, there's that, right? I got that. I'm not really fluent in either. Like, I can speak English and American, but like I'm not truly fluent. Like, I get confused sometimes. So it's just, you know, it's unfortunate, but I just, you know, I was raised in a location where you don't learn them languages. You only learn American because that's the only language that matters in the planet, right? It's not. Of course. Like, I would love to know a second language. I don't have I guess the willpower to learn another language. Is this the last box? Oh my god, the last box. And here's all of our foreign mons. Like, we have foreign ponitas and stuff. Like, and oh, we do have foreign slowpoke. I don't really want to breed them though. Like, I legit grew up in a location where, like, if you speak more than one language, you look down on. For some reason. I don't know why, but that was, like, that was the social norm. Like, straight up, it was not a good location to grow up at. So, yeah. Oh my god, dude, I am so excited. The last 30. Yo, ¿sí español fluido? Yes, so you speak it fluid. You speak español fluid, yes. See, the thing is, like, Shock knows Spanish. Like, Shock knows a lot of Spanish. She is able to, like, she can read it, she can speak it. I don't know if she can write it, but I know if she gets in a room with, it's gonna sound might sound bad, but if she's in a room with Mexicans, right, who speak it super fast, she can't communicate. She completely shuts down because she can't process it fast enough. Because they speak very fast. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. She told me. I'm ancient. According to, who was it? Oh god. Someone said, like, someone called me like prehistoric, and I was like, sheesh, dude. That's unfortunate. So yeah, she called me old. Yeah. It's funny though. It's a running gag. I mean, because technically, like, in the terms of the internet, I'm basically dead, right? I'm a boomer. I'm an internet boomer, clearly. Because I've been on the internet since before the modern internet. So, you know, I've been on the internet since like '99. I'm playing like Flash games, and I was on Newgrounds and all that nonsense. Goofy Neopets back when that was cool. Back whenever a game would take like 3 to 5 minutes to load, and you'd be like, oh yeah, this is the good wait time, or you'd be like I remember the first YouTube video that I was able to watch. Like I used to, you know, not YouTube video, just normal video before YouTube existed. Like one of the first videos I watched on the internet was the Series of Unfortunate Events trailer featuring Jim Carrey. And it was so nice because because the video only took like 20 minutes to load, and it was just really cool, man. Like I was like, whoa. My parents were like so happy that this 3-minute video didn't take very long to load, because like I grew up in the country. Like I grew up in the middle of literally nowhere. And like we had, I want to say we had dial-up. Like we had dial-up, but it wasn't a good form of dial-up. Like, it was like early dial-up. It was so bad. I do not know what that is, Ghost. So I'm not gonna. I can't respond yes or no, because I do not know what that means. Unless that you're calling me old or asking if I'm old. I don't know. Like I'm sure I've been like, in terms of internet, in terms of internet age, I'm pretty dead already. Okay, straight up, boys and girls. Okay. Since yeah, I've been on the internet since like back whenever Nintendo 64 was cool. Okay, okay, before the GameCube came out. Well, I know yes and no. I know C and no. I know those. I don't know what your the first part is. Yes. Like there is the huh? I don't even know what that is. I don't know how to say it. I tried saying it, but I'm not sure how to read that. Cause I know like, are you old? Not really. Like not in my opinion, no. But in the opinion of the internet, yes. Got about 15 minutes left and 20 eggs to go. Still no shiny in the Masuda eggs, which is really surprising. Oh god. Actually, yeah, this is weird. Okay, so we've hatched like, yeah, and wow. Wow, actually. Oh, I have another 8. Oops. I miscounted. I counted one a little too extra. That's unfortunate. Let's go. We're in the last 20. Well, we'll be getting in the last 20 if those egg hatches. Speed whoops in. Yeah, speed. We gotta go. We gotta do it fast because I wanna get this done. We are so close. We're in the home stretch. Yo, Strip, if Scarlet and Violet doesn't let you, like, release eggs, I'm gonna be so sad. Like, just let me just, or, like, either release them or use them in sandwiches. Just let me do one of the two, right? Let me make, like, an egg sandwich using actual Pokemon eggs. You'll imagine. That'd be so terrible. We already know Lechonk, or Lechonk, I think they actually call it Lechonk, didn't they? Whatever the pigs thing is, like, we know, like, someone carved up one of those little pigs because there's ham in the game. Eternatus is a Galar. It's a Galarmon. It's the reason we have Dynamaxing. That's, you know, that's the lore behind it. It's the whole, it's pulling out the energy which makes Dynamax and Gigantamax possible. That's, you know, I think it's been like 3 years, right? It's been such a long time since this game came out, and I'm still irritated that the story, like, the story has some good beats, right? The story has some moments that are interesting. It's just nothing's fleshed out with this game, which is why I don't like it. Like, in terms of when it comes to the story, it's why I don't like this game. Is because there's a lot of beats that just don't get fleshed out proper. So it's unfortunate. Yes. How old? How old was the video, Clef? Like, how ancient are we talking? Like 2016? Like, 2016 would probably be like whenever I released. It's when I started taking YouTube like serious. Was 2016. You can't find it now? Okay. I mean, I don't know why you didn't ask you that. I actually removed a bunch of videos. Like, I removed like 1,200 videos from the channel. Just because, like, it's gonna be a Pokemon. I'm making this a Pokemon only channel from now on. So nothing really outside Pokemon's gonna be showcased. Especially if Scarlet and Violet's like actually fun to play and good. I'm like, I got time on that. I got at least a year before something else happens. 2015? 2015 would have been probably Half-Life, maybe early Crash Bandicoot. Not Crash Bandicoot. It would have been like Half-Life. Oh my god. That one was never supposed to stay public. Yeah. Was I in my like a bedroom? Was I like that? Did I have like a rock wall off to my side or anything? Like, do you remember what the background looked like? Because if I'm thinking about it, like, no, I used to look like really like, I want to say like, I looked more healthy, when I was younger. What? Red? No, that's no. What? I'm not a redhead. No, my hair is... I have blonde hair. I've never had red hair. My plans for Lidu Gaming. Okay, so the only red-haired person who's ever been on my channel is actually Joseph. Was he... I'm trying to think if he was never in one of the update videos. Oh. Hold up. I'm actually very curious now. So everything is just like all the not Pokemon, all the stuff. Who's Joseph? Laboudi. He's Sergeant Laboudi. He's God. He's been on the channel a few times. But like, all my content's like just unlisted. It's not deleted, so I can still look at it. Oh, my new plan for Lidu Gaming? That's 2019. Literally 2019. I'm gonna click on this one. I'm gonna try and mute it. Redhead? I'm actually curious. Hey. You know what? Wow, I forgot about this one. My brother or cousin? My oldest video? What the French devil are you on about? It does look. It looks like I have red hair with this. This is a terrible video. God, I hate this. My oldest video. I'm actually curious who you think my brother is now. Hold up. My oldest video. Christ, I'm actually wasting time. So, I think who you're seeing is it unboxing? Oh, so no, that's actually Dylan. That is the man. That's our boy Dylan. He's a friend. So that was serious. That little thing we did. We were supposed to open up, like we were supposed to do a battle with the cards we pulled. And we built some decent decks. Like we actually pulled some good stuff and were able to build good decks. But I was supposed to move, right? I was supposed to move to a new house, and the new house I'd have a different setup, different location. I'd have my table, like both my tables in the area so we could record and whatnot. I was gonna have a bunch of upgrades and stuff. Never happened. I got a new desk, but the table that I was planning on using to like do this nonsense with, unfortunately has our current television on it because we got a new TV because it went on sale and we're like, oh wow, and our entertainment stand was too small for it, and the only thing that was large enough to hold the television was my other table. And so I was like, well, we might as well use it temporarily. And it's been almost a year now since we got the television, so not very temporary, right? Like, and we don't really have any, like the entertainment center we were planning on getting, we have no way of transporting the thing, so we just haven't. I wouldn't be able to do the part 2 of the Chilling Reign saga, unfortunately. So yeah, but Dylan does look a lot like me. It's really surprising. 10 more than 7 minutes? Yeah, I messed up. I really did mess up with my timing. I wasted too much time. It's fine. We're gonna hatch all of these. Tomorrow we'll do the special mythical Pokemon. And then I'll try to think. We'll do the mythical Pokemon. I'd probably start running into like Farfetch or something. Or I might just record the video of me doing the mythical sometime today, later today, and just make it a video, like a short. Like a, did you know you can encounter in Pokemon Sword and Shield? So, I don't think I'll be doing another Fortnite stream. I get, Fortnite stresses me out a lot. And the people who I used to play with, they have new jobs, and so when I'm streaming, they're actually at work, and so my whole Fortnite crew is gone, unfortunately. So like, of course, like they're not really gone, but like whenever I'm at work, they're at home, and vice versa. So it just like I won't be able to do another one for a while. Now I know, of course, they probably ask you guys to join. But I don't really want to play Fortnite on stream or a Pokemon channel. I mean, you guys are good, right? I'd be fine with that. But I'm not gonna play it on stream. We're just gonna stick with Pokemon, because I'm really trying to niche down like hard into Pokemon. Because if I do Fortnite stuff, Fortnite gamers will be like, "Oh, Fortnite, yeah," and then I start playing Pokemon, like, "Yeah, why are you playing Pokemon? This isn't Fortnite. This ain't the good stuff." It's like, sheesh. Now, if Pokemon ever does a collab with anything, right? Like if Pokemon and Fortnite collab, I'll play some Fortnite. What, a second channel? To be honest, I don't have time for a second channel. Like, if I did this full time, sure, I would do a second. I'd set up a second channel. But I really just don't have the time for it, because a second channel would require, you know, having uploading at least every other day. And I don't even upload every day on this channel yet, because I just don't have the time, like most time, right? Unfortunately. So it's just like it's a time thing. Like if I had the money to do a second channel, I would. But I don't, unfortunately. 5 more. Yeah, we are at the final stretch of these lovely birds. Will one of our Masuda eggs actually shine? We're about to find out. Because if our Masuda eggs, none of these shine right, then we'll have better odds without Masuda method. Which is very embarrassing. Okay. Now, we technically have like 6 more, to be honest. I do need to still take out our Cramorant from the daycare. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Like, well, that will be the end of the stream whenever I hatch that final egg. So we'll have 871 eggs, technically. But it's fine. It's a slight miscalculation on my part. Yeah, boy. Let's go, Cramorant. It brings you to your childhood. Understandable. Yeah, dude. This goofy, like, I gotta be honest, the egg theme is so irritating after a while, which is sad. Okay, one more for the 870. Oh, wait, was that... Wait, what? I miscounted. That was actually the last one. Christ, okay. So here's the fun part, right? We gotta go... wait. Wait, what? Oh, right, yeah, I forgot. This is the extra. This is the extra. I forgot. I was like, wait, what's this one doing here? So I need to... Wow. Okay, so we've got to fit everything into here. Into the forward section. Alright, we have one more egg. One final egg for Cramorant. Okay, the final Cramorant egg, Masuda Cramorant egg. I think Clef, are you the only? I think Clef's the only person here. Well, we're about to find out who all is here. It's literally, hey, okay, Clef, do you have this game? And do you want a shiny Cramorant? You're the only person here, straight up. I said once I was done, I'd be trading off the extra Cramorant. Yeah, true fan. Yeah, yeah. Are you free to do a Pokemon trade? Okay. I guess let me know whenever you are. I guess I say let me know. I guess this weekend if you're free. Let me know. Okay. And the absolute final Cramorant egg. Atlas, will it be orange? No. Oh no! Oh, you actually just straight sold. Oh my god. Oh, that's so sad. Oh man. Well, that is so depressing. Well, I hope things go well. Goodness. I'm gonna release all of these Cramorants. I don't want them. But look at this. Look at this box, guys. Look at these boxes. Like, we got, yeah. I have to hatch these 40 eggs. All your shinies. You might be able to just put your SD card to a new Switch. Maybe, haha. God, I hope. But yeah, I looked at all so many Cramorant, and we've done it. We've hatched the Cramorant. So today, I'll spend some time releasing these via home. And then we'll set up for the special Pokemon. Yeah. Gotta save the game. It is right now 11 o'clock. Okay, guys. Oh, you'll wait? Yeah, understandable. Checks out. But thank you so much for being here. It's been a wild ride with these Cramorant, and tomorrow Well, should I wait till tomorrow? Like, I can't... I could technically catch it right now. You know what? Let's give it a little more time. There's a couple of things to do, though. Save the game, first and foremost. I do have access to home on this one, actually. Because it's not... I don't think it's going to take long, right? I know, like, I should be ending stream, but, like, if I mean, we may as well, right? I mean, I have nothing planned for tomorrow aside from this thing. You know, no, I'll wait. I think we're gonna wait till tomorrow, guys. Okay? We're gonna vibe. Okay? We're gonna vibe. It'll be fine. Okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow. And we'll do this, and we'll try and hunt something else. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Adios, guys.